Alright, welcome back everyone to more Standard and Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today we're playing some Control. This deck top-8'd a Standard Challenge. Looked a bit wild to me, so of course, Jeskai Control with Shiko has been a thing for a while now. Shiko, very powerful dragon that flashes back all these spells. Stock up, consult. We even have Authority of the Consuls in our deck, so that flashing back splits up just feels super busted, because all our opponent's creatures will be tapped. So Jeskai Control's been the thing for a while. However, there's this new card, Shared Roots, that goes and finds a basic land and puts it into play tapped. Of course, classic effect, being an effect that's been around for a long time, but hasn't been in Standard for a while now. And yeah, Rampant Growth. And it's pretty sick here, because you can Rampant Growth on 2, cast your Sweeper or your Consult or whatever on 3. And then you can jam turn 4 Shiko, which feels amazing. You can even, if your opponent has nothing you need to interact with, flashback Shared Roots and go for a Jeskai Rev on turn 5. This deck seems really cool. Seems like a unique take on Jeskai Control. Let's give it a spin. See if we can get some wins. I mean, this is good. This is a good hand. Mainboarding Fire Magic and Is It Looting? That was actually quite funny. And honestly sounds pretty reasonable. Wait. Oh, it doesn't matter. This still makes 2 mana, right? Yeah. Oh my god. What is happening? What a stupid timeline. We've seen this start before. 2 games in a row, in fact. Do they have Spider Sense in hand? Is that what's gonna happen? That would be unfortunate. Oh, they don't. Alright, we're still gaming. Hey, Jenny. How have they already rebuilt? Excuse me. Elves are in Standard right now. Somehow they are the second best ramp creature in Standard. Which you wouldn't expect. I'm just killing the talent. Generous Innkeeper, or Generous Innkeeper was such a champion. Somehow we are still dead if they have Spider Sense. Yes, we'd have a 4-5 in play. It could be worse. Huh. Or the game ended. Was done. That's also possible. That is true, Callie. That is certainly very true. Alright. None of those things can beat a 4-5. Thank goodness. Oh, Prosperous Innkeeper. Generous Plunderer. Many different things. I'm pretty into just playing another authority out. I don't know. Feels like they need to make more creatures if they ever want to kill me. Gain 4 life. Gladly. Oh, sorry, gain 8 life. Admittedly, they do not have a lot of creatures. So. I guess casting Rev next turn is pretty nice. Ooh. Do I ever just destroy all tapped creatures? And play a friendo? Probably. I guess it's also possible I could have just ignored their board and played a lethal friendo. Oh. But that card actually has text. They can't use it this turn. Thank goodness. Verb. The verb is the verb. Yeah, this is just lethal. So accurate. That deck is terrifying. I guess the Iceberg technically answers the stupid frog god. Maybe I meant to keep it in. Slightly awkward manner. Sultai Ultimatum trauma. Don't we all? Don't we all? Sultimatum. I really need to get white mana at some point, but if I get blue mana, pretty good too. Not like they're doing much this game. Ah, the classic turn free elf. Oh, I'd argue that, like, the middle period of this year was worse than any of the period that you played, Jenny. Which is kind of impressive. Because the period you played was pretty rough, too. The middle period of this year was like, ugh. Well, it's a pretty good Tidebinder. This is no Hydroid Crisis, let me tell you. Need to find white mana, so I'm not going to play a land first. Excellent. I thought Pixie Gruul Demir standard was really good. I agree with that, Emily. I really liked that standard. I thought Cutter standard was, like, pretty bad. And then VV standard was truly heinous. I do agree that the Pixie Gruelemere was good though. That was a good time. Well, guess which I'm blocking. And then casting Day of Judgment to kill these two. Find ourselves a kangaroo land. We're shockingly close to running out of basics. Not that that particularly matters in any real sense. The Badger Mole. That's actually such a beating. That's an untapped creature for Tyvar. Those are so hard to come by at the moment with split up with authority in play. Do they have a counter spell? It's so tough. I guess if I go destroy tapped, I can play another authority out. It really eats into their mana and we get to punch through a counter spell if they have one. Yeah, Kaldheim standard was pretty good post Epiphany ban. I agree with that. Let's find a plains. Fire off a second authority and gain some more life, I guess. Hopefully this Jeskai Rev does some good work. We really need it to. Let me see. That's pretty strong. Well, I bounce this, deal 4 to them. Yeah, I kind of feel you could win with most things you created during Kata Standard. Because people cared so little about Standard at that point because Kata was so broken. Thankfully this doesn't have Trample, I guess. I really need a spell. I think this one qualifies, right? Only like kind of, because they have this Tyvar. Yeah, I guess this Tyvar is completely terrifying, huh? I really don't know exactly how he beats it. Here comes the reward. And that means they're not pumping Tyvar this turn, so that's honestly kind of chill. Wait for the combat trigger? Oh, because they probably target it with Innkeepers. The problem is if they don't target with Innkeepers, that's a problem. But I guess I'm just meant to assume they're going to. Because it's clearly the thing they should do. Yeah, I should have waited. I agree. I agree 100% with that. Kind of overthinking things. Nah, you're good, Gwen. You're just correct about the line. People recommending lines only bothers me when they're obviously wildly wrong. Your line was just pretty good. Yeah, that's a good point, Crow. There's definitely a discussion to be had there, right? At least. I guess I say go. I don't know, technically I could get in for 7 here, right? If I kill the Badgermore. And then they're on 7, and then they have to be scared of another attack. I guess I meant to kill the Badgermore instead, right? This is Menace. Very silly. Blowout in response to Tyvar activation. Don't they just give the Tyvar and just... Oh yeah, I guess they might double block. The thing is, they could double block and just let Badgermore die, right? And keep the Tyvar around. But then I would kill before normal damage. Right. I played Control today, so I wouldn't have to do combat math. They could just let the mole die. This has Menace, so they could not. How does this have so little text? Yeah, so what would happen, Balf, is we would first strike down the Badgermore, and then they would have nothing to tap to Tyvar, and then we would get lost to Tyvar. So we would have just won that combat if I'd fought that through. Instead we are dead, so that's nice. Aldruzel and Standard, indeed. Indeed. This Tyvar has been remarkably impressive. Obviously I messed up and we should have beaten this Tyvar. But still been quite impressive, I feel. The Baloth, okay. Well, kill Baloth and Vinestalk, I suppose. Oh, he's still super dead. I guess it gets doubled, right? Yeah. What? Opponent? What's going on? Crazy stuff. Bounce the Ouroboros. And target their face. Get a pair of 1/1s to chump block with. Oh. Fascinating. I mean, they get to keep the Tyvar. It doesn't actually do anything here. But if they decide to attack, it does suddenly start to do things. Trolling goes wrong for our opponent. I don't think they're trolling. I think they're just like playing scared of a sweeper. If they attacked all 3, we would chump block with the Sire and then they'd lose the game to split up. Is probably what they were afraid of. It is what would have happened, so I guess their line paid off. Ouroboros is back. Like it never left. Currently we have Lethal on board, so that's nice. Like if they don't have a spell in hand here, they die, right? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I guess I should... If I go for the extra prowess trigger, I can no longer cast Sire, right? If I need to. But what gets them out of this? I guess a Tidebinder? No, even Tidebinder doesn't, because they need 2 blockers for Sire. Yeah? Wow, we actually won that one. Obviously we could have won like 3 turns earlier. But hey, we got there. Yeah, this is probably pretty good. Name green. So I guess we go for double blue. Realistically, we're gonna have all the colors we need. Jarvis with the raid. Thank you, Jarvis. Heck yeah. Love a good Jarvis raid. How are you doing? +1 counters, huh? What is going on over there? Opponent rejoicing in Agatha's Soul Cauldron not being axed when VV was. Do I ever get lost this? Oh, the Soul Cauldron's so brutal against Shiko. Huh. We might be in a lot of trouble this game. We have no way to exile their stuff. Which seems problematic. Also, our hand does not have text. That also seems problematic. Lightstorm Visitor. Sure. I feel like I can never ever win this game. Even if I draw a sweeper, they find a million cards. We can never remove the Soul Cauldron. Like, literally incapable. I guess the plan is we're going to hit them for 4, and then we're going to hit them for 8 twice. And then opponent is going to be very baffled how they lost. And this Bright Glass Gearhulk definitely isn't going to be able to go and get removal trivially easily. That would be ridiculous. We draw a card, true. Powerful. They can answer both of them. Let's see. It seems suboptimal for me. Alright, well, I guess now I can make a big ol' flyer. Fear my mighty dragons and birds. Oh, I could eat this in combat. But it does mean... Well, it means they'd exile the bird, and then I get to play another bird, right? Oh, wait. No, this becomes a 5/5 because of the Cauldron. Yeah, Cauldron. Indeed. Cauldron is pretty good against that plan. This is fine. We go to 12. They exile the Shiko. Oh, we go to 13 apparently. Oh, they're gonna sack the Market Backwalker. Okay. That's pretty strong. One, two, three, 4. Hey, Nicole. We draw 2. That is an exceptionally good card. Get them for 5. Go for a stock up. You want to land pass. How do we land pass? No land, indeed. Indeed. I mean, we need to cast stock up to find our land drop, right? I guess you could plan to bird to find land drop instead, but... Oh, we do have a way to win next time. We make a bird for X equals 1, and it's lethal. Alongside the Rev. We're doing just fine. I already know what I meant to take there. Am I playing out on Authority? I think it's kind of free too, right? It's weird because it's kind of free too, but it also doesn't really matter very much. I guess that one I have to fight over. It's so brutal because they know about this Get Lost. So clearly they have something else if they're going for this. For the life gain, we can't actually beat the life gain currently, weirdly. Embarrassing as that is. Oh, no blocks. Oh, nice, Nicole. It appears we have somehow won. I almost scooped several turns ago. Let it be known. Cleveland is exactly the same. That sounds about right. Loved winning a Mythic Championship. Didn't really think much of Cleveland. I feel like Aang's Iceberg is so awkward against like the 1,000,000 Haywire Mites they're probably gonna have. Is Sire anything? Play the game, see the convention centers in mid-sized American cities. So true. So true. We are indeed Jeskai splashing green for rampant growth. How could you tell? Alright. It did drop at top 8 a challenge. I think it's pretty coherent. I don't know if it's good. Honestly, my current read is that I doubt it's good. But I think the deck building is pretty coherent. That much is undeniable. Do we have a basic mountain? Of course we do. What kind of mana base do you take this for? Do we have a basic mountain, SMH? If we shared roots next turn, we get to Jeskai Rev the turn after. Alright. It's Kahir Ant. Incredible stuff. No, I was hoping they'd play something into my split up. Kind of unfortunate. Bye, Nicole. Have a nice time. Sure. What on earth is in their hand? They spent their whole turn just sentineling. Or mapping, I guess. I worry that maybe I was just meant to trade a split up for the Sentinel. And they have this Restless Prairie in play that's going to deal 1,000,000 to me. approximately. Yeah, I think we're meant to let them attack and go to 6. Then we probably get to Jeskai Rev this Gearhawk. Apparently not. Apparently I know nothing. This is still pretty good though. Bounce this, deal 4 to this. Get rid of their battlefield. Classic turn 5 Jeskai Revelation. Whoa. That's pretty good, I suppose. Well... Resolves. Lightstorm Inquisitor. A bit late to the party. Goodbye, my friend. Innkeeper's Talent. Acceptable. I could maybe have looked for a No More Lies when they put that on the stack, but I don't think it super matters. These are some cards. Oh boy. Alright, let's just go for this, I guess. Now if they attack, we get to double block. They may just have to use this on a token so that they can attack. That would be pretty acceptable with me. Nope. They are cracking the map. Alright, I'm pretty cool with this, I think. Sure. Seems good. Could just make a huge bird. Or I could go Shiko, flashback, stock up. I guess is much the same. Very nice. Oh, look at this No More Lies on like turn a million. So good. They probably have to hit the Shiko now, huh? Nope. It's gonna ignore it. Fair enough. One is a pretty large fellow. That is sure gonna get blocked by my Librarian. Enjoy your treasures, my friend. Delightful. Delightful. It is quite nice that we actually have a proactive plan. Just like casting a bunch of dragons. And birds. Like that game one felt like it was ours to lose, and yet our draws are so proactive that we got away with it. I guess this is a keep. Slightly sad we don't have rampant growth though. I feel like I want that in every opening hand. Is it time? Well, is it? Oh my god. So gross. I feel dead. Gonna be honest here. I continue to feel dead. Boomerang Basics plus Storm Chasers is like bananas. Oh. It's not a white source, unfortunately. It seems like it's going to make the game a little bit harder. I'm probably just meant to cast this. Yes. Well, I have to be a little bit scared of Get Out. I guess I'm just going to say go and probably consult, right? Let me see. I guess if I do this now and they have Get Out. Oh, they don't have Get Out. Well, that's nice. I was gonna say if they had Get Out there, I'd get to resolve my Shiko with stock up. Or if I just do that anyway. I'm a little bit worried that maybe the stock up found a Get Out, but they definitely didn't have one already. Or maybe they did and they wanted to save it for Shiko. I don't know, Shared Roots plus Consult is just such a good turn. I guess. Yes, I should play around Tidebinder. There's not really much reason not to. Right? Even though it's unlikely to be in their deck. Okay. Go card. Do they have the Siege? I sure hope they don't. Ah. That is also strong. I guess we're looking for land plus spell. Oh no, I can go split up consult anyway. Oh. I guess they don't have double blue open, so I can technically Shiko if I take land. Oh, 4th white for double splits up. That's a pretty good point, Vivi. Got some decent cards on the bottom there. I don't hate reshuffling, since we're probably going to be cracking this at some point in the next turn or two anyway. Do this whilst Get Out isn't open. What an absolute grind. Alright. I see. Morale's a pretty good one. Well, they have tapped out. I'm a little bit scared of this Frostcliff Siege. It would be nice to remove it. I mean, I guess it means finding a Get Lost off the Consult, which is very doable. Might as well do this first. Wow, how did we not find a Get Lost? Authority is insane here, though. Huh. Okay, the Authority is very good, at least. I half wonder if No More Lies would have been good if I had another appropriate color mana open. Oh, no. Oh, I might lose because I can't No More Lies here. They're gonna jam a Riddler. Oh, they're gonna jam a Storm Chaser. Interesting. I guess if they bounce my 4/5, I die. Yeah, I wish I tapped differently. I didn't need red mana for anything, right? It's kind of silly of me. Oh, is this lethal? It's not quite. Authority splits up. Cast Big Dragon. Probably the Lime. I guess if I find a land off Consult, I can do Authority splits up Jeskai Rev. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I should find a land here. Untapped land. Then we just say go. How's this deck playing? It's playing pretty good so far. 2-1, I think. If they sacked a talent, yeah, they'd have got in for an extra trample and we'd have died. That's a good point. Opponent missed lethal. Oh, I have to read it every time, Sophia. I swear they juggle which side it's on. I know they don't actually, but it feels that way, you know? Five? Alright. Kicking Consult is so insane. I guess I can just get lost to this if I need to. I guess we're just kind of chilling. Opponent looks cooked. I do get that impression. We have lethal next turn. We have everything we could possibly want in hand. 1 is not 0, so true. Boop. I guess that doesn't do anything. Sure. Oh. Deal. That also does not do anything. Other than gain me a life. Boop. Alright, somehow won that one. Opponent did just barely miss lethal. We'll take it regardless, I guess. I don't know how to sideboard here. They have a get out, so I kind of inclined to think Sire is probably not incredible. Aang's Iceberg is pretty bad against bounce. I guess High Noon is probably kind of nice, right? Not like amazing, but it's probably good. Oh, it turns off my Shikos. Also makes it really easy for them to counterspell my things. Maybe it's bad. It lets them just level up their Storm Chasers. I don't know. I'm High Noon's like biggest hater, I swear. Every time someone casts it against me, I beat it, so I'm too inclined just to like think it's bad. Pretty good against tokens. The Swift Savior. Yeah, why not? So do this on 1, run out Authority. Next time we have no more lies open, which is great. Well, that one I'm certainly no. Well, we have Authority in place. It's not clear that has much text, but I guess I meant to counter it, realistically. Even despite that. I guess now they can play a Row, and I'll be really sad to have used up my counter. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Let's just kick this so that they can't counter it, because resolving it is incredibly important, considering how little we have going on right now. The Riddler, they're gonna splash portal it, I guess. I really want to get lost to this. Oh, he's doing it now, lets them Spider Sense it. But then we Aang the Spider Sense. Riddler. Well, I guess if I Aang the Riddler, they just get to play it for 2 mana, so that doesn't sound terribly exciting to me. Let it resolve. Under Trap Trainer, okay. Now if they go for a Splash Portal, we can Aang the Splash Portal instead. Well, they're just saying go. It's kind of funny that Authority makes it trivially easy for them to hold open Spider Sense. Sure. Oh, I think I just go for this, right? Eat the Otter, eat the Thunder Trap. Obviously, the big punish is they can then, like, resolve a Riddler or whatever, but then I get to resolve my Rev. So it's not clear they're allowed to just tap out like that. Oh my gosh, Callie. Incredible. There you go. Whoa. Alright. Return this. Deal 4 to you. Get a couple monks. Maybe it was better to play a bird. I think this is pretty good though. Such a tempo sink. Like, they're so far behind now. It's kind of insane. Go for a stock up, I get in for 6. They counter the stock up, I can resolve a bird. Be good. Tapped creatures. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, you're now on 2, opponent. Good luck, have fun. They're on 2, and I have Jeskai Rev in hand. And 3 creatures in play. Oh, hey Alex. It's great seeing you too. Excited to see you at the Envy in like a week and a half. Frighteningly soon. Alright. Our tokens traded with 2 copies of Boomerang Basics. I guess we'll take that. They're not allowed to attack with this Riddler, because if they do, they die to Aang. I stand corrected. What do I know? They are tapping out though, so. Oh my god, Alex, incredible. It's fine. Flage wouldn't hurt anyone. Alright, 3-1. This deck's been doing pretty well, honestly. Rampant growth, kind of nice. Can't complain. Try out a different one. Love to see a Jeskai Rev on the stack. Same. Oh, is Wilds this weekend? I was not aware. That's believable.